All right, so hi. It's the preamble, the bit of the show I really don't like, but need to do, where I say clearly and out loud that we are aware we are being surveilled, that we do not like it, did not ask for it. If there is someone making money off of it, it is not us. And we want it to fucking stop. Here's why we know that the occasional fucking play towards we're only doing this for your own benefit. We're doing this because we care about you. We're doing this because we want you to do better, sort of bullshit that we occasionally hear. Here's how we know that that's a lie. We tried to get on unemployment today. And literally every single time we began that process, the entirety of Oregon's unemployment website went down. Um, Three times this happened. Once is an accident, twice is a coincidence, three times is enemy action. And if you're making it so that we can't access the things we need to help ourselves, then in fact you do not want us to have help, and you are just being a piece of shit. And if that's not how you feel, then I invite you to question the methods that got you to this place and why they're not working, because the answer is you. All right. That's enough of that. I'm going to start the music, and then we're going to play some games. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and all those who do not feel represented by an oppressive gender binary, hello and welcome. Uh, I'm September Tech. You're whoever the hell you say you are, for better or for worse, and I burned my tongue eating a burrito. It's fine. It's just sort of the cost of doing microwave burrito business. Because the thing is, if you actually let the burrito cool down to a temperature where it is actually not going to run the risk of burning the inside of your mouth a little bit, you run the risk of it just like recongealing, and that's not great. There are other ways you could mitigate it, probably, but not any that I know or have access to. So uh, that's just where I'm at with my day. Um, let's talk about the video game. Uh, so, Madam, you are being hunted, is what we're playing. Let's do our content warnings. Uh, Madam, you are being hunted is a game in which you are patrolling the British countryside, being stalked by robotic hunters. To that effect, the game has quite a bit of gun violence. Uh, in addition to that, uh, there is also a little bit of like body horror monster design. There were jump scares last time because we found a scarecrow that kept jumping up behind us. That was fun. Um, we may, in the course of events of the game, have to wound a woodland creature as we need to get food and are slowly running out of like food. And what the hell else? I'm sure there's one other thing I need to warn for. But it's not coming to me, so I'm just gonna stick with those things. Those are the content warnings for the game. Content warnings for myself. I am a strange person who occasionally makes weird sex jokes or speaks frankly about my trauma. And if that's not your vibe, that's okay. If you find that's something you are comfortable hanging with, I'm happy to have you here. If you're here specifically to mock that, have you ever thought about designing your own t-shirts? This is something we used to do in high school and something that Riley's gotten back into now that, had, and then we stopped again because we don't really have money for doing shit like that anymore. Just like inherently, right? A t shirt with a design on it is a billboard for something, right? Your favorite sports team or professional wrestler or anime you like, whatever. You're a walking advertisement. So you might as well choose what goes on your own damn body. It's cool. You can just get blank T-shirts from like a craft store. It's cheaper than like buying the packs of like plain white tees at a big box store, and like some fabric paint pens or Sharpies, and just like do them up. Wear clothes you like. Um, I think that's everything. I'm gonna get the buttons to get into the game, and while I do that, have some stream related. Oh, yes, thank you. OBS is already running. I didn't mean to double click that. There we go. While I do that, uh, I have some stream related stuff to say. I went through and did some back end work on the stream. First of all, is something you should be able to notice fairly immediately. And that's that the music should be louder, but it goes down when I am speaking. Let me just look and see whether that is the case. It is. That's thinking actually considerably more than I wanted to. But that's okay. I'll twiddle with it after this stream. But I finally got the audio ducking to work. So I can actually keep the desktop audio loud enough that you can hear the robotic blighters bantering back and forth, or should be able to. Let me just go ahead and hit the button. And the other is that closed captioning should work now. I can't verify that because I can't see it on my phone. But if you're a person who uses closed captioning or would just like to, that should be available to you through the little button on Twitch that says, hey, do a closed caption. And if it's not, I'll figure out why not, and we'll sort that out later. In the meantime, let's start being hunted. Or I guess resume being hunted. We come back to the most dangerous game already in progress. So let's have a look at our inventory real quick. We have cleared out the North and West Islands. There are still 2 pieces of the device to sort of quickly go through the way the game is right now. We are looking for pieces of the device, the thing that brought us to the archipelago of islands. And once we have all the pieces of the device together, we can put them back together and get home. It's right behind me, isn't it? Yep. Great. I hate that. What were you doing out here just on your own? So we are looking for pieces of the device so we can put it back together and get home. I'm just going to go ahead and load that save. There are 2 pieces of the device left here on the center island. We have gotten all of the pieces available to us on the North and West Islands. We still need to go to the South and East Islands and then figure out where the 2 are here, because I keep running into them, not being able to get them back to the stone circle, and then dying having not marked the map properly to see where they are. So I'm going to try, first off, to just get all of the ones here on the center island. And I know I said that last time too. And it's not that I didn't mean it. Is that one of the Navis over there? Yes, it is. We'll just take some of the guesswork out of it and follow this little fairy sprite to take us to where one of the device pieces have fallen. Except that we're not going to be able to follow them too closely because apparently there's a series of robots in this set of buildings over here. Oh, what the fuck? You have horses now? Fuck that. Here's the thing. The more pieces we get of the device back to the standing stone, the more kinds of robots they send at us. And the thing about this game is that I haven't traditionally been very good at it. I remain not very good at it. But this is the best I've ever done. And resultantly, I'm seeing a whole bunch of robots that I've never seen before, including, apparently, that asshole on a horse that went by us a little while ago. No. No. fucking Dapper Shadowman over there. Flanked by its dogs. But I don't want to deal with that right now. I would prefer not to deal with them entirely. We have the capability to defend ourselves, by which I mean we have a hatchet and one bear trap and a gun with 7 rounds. It's a 6-shooter, but we will have to reload it. But I would love the capability to pull one of the rifles off of these fuckers, because no, okay. Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing is that those two are definitely guarding one of the device pieces. I remember that from Friday. How I couldn't believe there was a device piece stuck in the middle of the woods. Keep looking. Oh, you're just gonna come right for me, huh? Hate that. Alright. Alright, we're gonna try that again to get seen less. Okay, so which the hell way was that? South? East a little bit? What the fuck do you mean bark, bark? No. Oh, well. Oh, the Dapper Shadowman is very upset that I shot one of his dogs, which is understandable. Ow! Okay. So, this has not been an auspicious start. Okay. So here's the thing about it. The thing about it is that from this point on, apparently we're just spawning in the middle of fuck country. The country where everyone fucks you. Not like in the fun way. I would imagine it'd get exhausting. That's a whole different conversation. This way we're going. Except no, this time we've spawned and everything's completely fine. We're not surrounded by 100 robotic bastards at once. And having a dog just come out of nowhere to shake and growl at us. Have to remember that there's Oh, did I end up calling them anything? Woodsmans, I guess. There's folks in the woods now that set traps the same way we do, wait for us to step into them, and then blunderbuss us all to hell. Okay. They are beeping? Oh, hi there. I thought you were a rock, but you were not. You were a rabbit. It's fine. My heart went into my chest just a little bit. One might say, you know, your heart is supposed to remain in your chest. That's where the heart is. The chest is where the heart is. You've seen it on needlework all your life. And it's true. I lost track of where the thing is. I'm pretty sure it's over here. Or maybe it's not over here, because I'm not seeing the... You're like all the way over there. No. Stop. No. No. Okay, so I think that is not where the fragment I want is, because there's a plume of smoke that comes off the fragments, and I wasn't seeing it over there. I think that's just where, like, a dude and a dog got posted up, and I just keep running into them. I'm gonna walk away from that. Should I just, like, go on the same winning strategy I've had and just find one of the other islands first? Oh, they came over here. Where are they now? I think they're still behind us. It's really hard to tell. Uh-oh. No. Is that a fucking another scarecrow? Yes, it is. I'm not going to look at the scarecrow. Oh, well. There's the robot I've been hearing about. And the dog right behind. If I can just... Here, I'll tell you what. Go check out where that bottle fell. Away from me.
Did you hear something?
Shit. Shit. No. Alright, so I'm resolving myself to just sort of being killed this time. This is a fact-finding mission. Let's see whether or not the fucking thing's over here even.
Okay. Oh dear.
No, come back. Yeah, I think it's just not over there. I think I need to be somewhere else. Slightly more south. I'm not going to sit here and pretend that this couldn't be going a lot better. I do know. There's a water balloon.
Ah, my leg. You can't hold me forever.
We're going to stay well out of the way from the water balloon.
I cannot be constrained. Ah, my leg. You hear something?
Did one of the robots run into a trap? I keep hearing one going on my leg.
I couldn't agree more. These new taxis are outrageous. How do you do? Move along. Nothing to see here.
Okay, there's another like processional out that way.
You the hunt.
I kind of need to
I'm so well.
wait for them to go by, I think. I mean, it's a great wish. Unfortunately, they are just heading directly this way. I think we can get close enough to this tree and do the Three Stooges. Yep, there they are. Walking away. Perfect. Exactly what I want. There's still some over this way. Did their gang split up?
Move along. Nothing to see here. With you and no
Ah, fuck.
what is over
Hmm.
Lost the light. No end lost the
Oh, 2 dogs, huh? Wow, like 6 of them came in. Okay. Hey, how about we just go ahead and make our way to the South Island and sort of leave the main area for last? Because that's been going well for us, and I don't like dying this many times in rapid succession. It'll at least give us a new and beautiful location to die in. I just want to die anywhere else. Let's go ahead and eat this toadstool. We're going to get woogly about it, but that's fine. Ooh, let's take this alarm clock also. You know, those spices? Those were spices. I don't need spices.
Next was not the lighter. Find the tree building. Around here somewhere.
Where the hell are you?
Keep looking.
Down that way, I guess.
Find the trespasser. Keep looking. Find
Nope. There's one of the Na'vi.
Find the trespasser. Keep looking. Find the trespasser.
Yeah.
Keep looking. Find the
Or are you just looping back exactly the way I came?
Around here somewhere. Was you patrolling?
Yeah, you sure are. I'm not gonna follow you. I'm gonna do the thing I said I was gonna do. I'm not gonna get turned around. I'm actually gonna use the map. And I'm gonna get away.
Move along. Nothing to see here. Talk to my broker. Resume the hunt.
They have to be patrolling the center sort of street of West Bunsington or whatever the hell that was called. I think we're fine being this far out. Also, line of sight's mostly blocked by the houses, and then it's going to be blocked by this shrubbery. Because I'm pretty sure the South Dock is like right here, unless I'm misreading how this map is supposed to work. Yeah. So I'm just gonna get on this, head to the South Island, and see what the hell's over there for me to get murdered by. These docks are long as hell. Why are they this long? It sort of seems unnecessary. Granted, I'm not a, boats person. Okay. I guess it depends on how many boats you want to tie up, right? Like if you're only tying up the one boat, you don't need a big dock. But if you're trying to if you're trying to satisfy the needs of several boats at once, you probably need a bigger dock. I don't know. I guess it's not the size of the dock. It's how many canoes you can put next to it. I'm just going to keep going, I guess. Listen, it's not the best joke I've ever made. But it's been a long time since we've been able to joke at all, and we're taking the W where we can. Unfortunately, there's a Na'vi right here to follow, so let's keep our ears open, but do follow the Na'vi. I'm just sort of keeping an ear out for... Oh, there they are. Over that way somewhere. Is that the way that the Na'vi's leading us? No, apparently not. Is this town basically unguarded? Yeah, looks like. Let's just grab whatever stuff we can out of here. Where's Navi going? Out that way towards... What the fuck was that noise? It's always fun when you hear the thing go off. Followed by a noise you've never heard before. Because it's like, oh, hey, new enemy type that I have absolutely no idea what it does. Finding a lot of revolver ammo in here. Which is good. Maybe we're at the point where we need to start being much more aggressive. Rather than just hanging back. Oh, let's go ahead and read a printed letter. Letter 18. Humans! Exclamation point. This is in all caps. I'm not going to shout. Free and edible flesh is available from our local representatives. Simply approach any of our friendly staff to collect your complimentary slice of a dead animal, which you may eat to satiate your biological needs. Please note that you will not be destroyed when collecting this free flesh sample. That absolutely isn't going to happen. We also have some mints. I just saw, like, a shadow pass by us. But I didn't actually see what it was, and that's doubly concerning. Oops. Hey. Hi there. No. Nope. Ah, crap. What is that noise? Hey, what's the noise? Hey, what noise is that? Oh, that's what the horse sounds like. The steampunk horse. I'd slightly forgotten. So good. Now we know what that is and how it interacts with us, which is that it runs over us. Damn, I even managed to peel a rifle off of that one. Hang on. I'm just going to, even though it's, like, probably a bad idea. Now let's eat the haggis. Then we'll put our vitality back up. Because this one sort of looks like it's out here on its own. And no, there's two of them. But I think, even with just two of them, with no backup, I can... Oh no, they do have backup. There's a dog over there somewhere too. Let's go ahead and take that tea and an empty bottle.
Master Lighter. Excellent sport and rest.
Oh no, there's a horse coming too. Now, I think that I managed to dodge that horse. Why would I do that way? Okay, so that was clearly too much to take on at one time. Listen, if they don't follow us, then we know it's too far to swim. All right, we're going to leave that one, that set of buildings over there, that set of buildings alone. We're going to keep wandering around. I want to check something. Huh. I will deal with that later. In the meantime, let's slurp that haggis, which is not the best sentence I've ever said. Crap. Yep. Found one of the woodsmans. You're just coming, yeah. Okay, so here's what I'm learning. I need to keep those pliers on my hotbar. They need to just remain on my hotbar. Oh. Apparently they don't go on the hotbar. Why don't they? That seems strange. I don't like that. They're tools. They should go on the hotbar with the remainder of the tools, but I guess no. Right, those two robots still over there by that house. Yes, they are. All right, we're going to try that again and see if we can't do it without getting trapped. Let's go over this very narrow ridge line. I can see one of the dapper shadowmen in the back there. All right, this time we're going to keep a good look underneath us for where a bear trap might be. So that we do not get bear trapped. Well, good news, we didn't get trapped. On the other hand, there wasn't anything there of particular interest. Oop. More robots over this way. Is this just how the, like, setup for them is going to be now? Like, 2 of them flanked by a dog? No.
Lost the light. Find the trespasser.
I think the dog is just going to remain where it is, barking to alert to where I am, except I'm on the other side of the wall and the robot's pathing doesn't really know how to handle that, I guess.
I'll be weather again. What is that?
On the other hand, if I can just sort of like,
Excellent sport.
yeah, that dog is gonna keep following. But again, they're following on the other side of a wall, so that's not actually a problem.
Oh, what fun. Excellent sport. Lost the lighter. Okay, find the trespasser. Okay. What is that?
It's nothing.
Okay.
Eat those mints, because I'm running out of food very quickly.
Okay, somewhere.
Might as well take this pheasant with me. Unload that revolver. And then reload that revolver.
I've lost the lighter. Around here somewhere.
Where the hell even are they?
Okay. What is that? Okay. Good show.
I think maybe I can get one of them to
Lost the lighter.
fall into this trap.
Lost the lighter somewhere.
No, they keep coming around behind me.
Find the trespasser. Find the trespasser. Find the trespasser.
How about this?
Something. Around here somewhere. Find the trespasser.
Just really honeypot it. Any second now, that alarm clock's going to go off. You should be able to set the timer. You... No, they just literally don't know how to handle it, do they? They just keep going around the wall.
Lost the lighter. Lost the lighter. Find the trespasser.
I was not aware that the clock would explode in a shower of cogs or gears. Again, I don't know which.
Find the trespasser. Keep looking. Around here somewhere. Yeah, find the trespasser. Find the trespasser. Find the trespasser. Resume looking. Resume patrolling. I'll be weather again.
Okay, what about if I just...
So will be. Is extraordinary. so wealthy, it's extraordinary.
I just put fucking like 8 rounds in your whole person. Okay, I call bullshit on that. Apparently, the revolver does not have an incredibly good effective range. I guess I need to be closer in order to be able to use it like that, which is, I suppose, why it's useful to go and try and grab the rifle or the blunderbuss, something a little more long range. Good to know. I'm sort of committed to this now. I want to just like.
You should talk to my broker.
And I am aware that this means that the stream is, for a little while, going to be I spawn, I try to do a thing, and I die. But I do actually just sort of want to take out a coterie of these fuckers so that I can start, like, actually arming myself. Because I don't think... Oh, that was my wife spawning in behind me. Hi there. Hi, honey. No, I'm working. And sort of... Hey, that actually worked.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Yeah, I know. All right. So, we did get a rifle off of you. You also had a human skull on you, which I'm not a fan of. And a broken shotgun. So, a rifle I don't have ammunition for. And shotgun shells that I don't have a shotgun for. So, while it wasn't worth it, I'm happy to have achieved my goal. A rusty trombone. Oh, cute. What the shit does this do? Presumably it's like a reusable alarm clock, right? It's just a brrr, and then it'll, like, bring all the bots to the yard. Let's grab that instead of the... Grab the port instead of the sherry. Let's nom that haggis. Do I want to take that? Like, yeah, I guess. Oh, patriotic crockery with the robot queen on it. Glad to have it. I have a couple of pieces of raw meat, and there's a campfire right here. So I'm kind of thinking I might as well, like, just... go ahead and use that and cook the meat because they're like full heals. It just means that it's going to send a bunch of bots in to try and kill me. Please cook the meat. Please cook the meat. Wonderful. Now we're going to run away. Oh, it's one of the horsemen's. Up, no, a couple of them came up that way. Yeah, they're all going over to investigate where the fire was. Which is good. That sort of means I can just sort of loop around behind them, right? No. No, dog, you do not see me. I've decided for short I'm going to call the robot horsemen's Rust. Because I feel like one of the chief horsemen of the robot apocalypse would be Rust. There's a game shack over here. Let's go ahead and have a look at it. I guess all the shacks are game shacks because they're in a game. But there's just bones and mice in there. Great if you're an owl, not so great if you're a me. Okay, so there's a bunch of them over there. Are they patrolling that village, or are they just sort of passing by? It looks like they're just sort of passing by. So if I just wait a second, I can probably get around and open a few of those doors. Because I would love, like... No. Shit. Oh shit, it's one of the big ones too. Alright. Alright, but on the other hand, that means I can re-roll the loot off of those two that I managed to kill last time. Presuming I managed to kill them this time also. But I think that was a useful strategy. And I just need to do it better. How to... It says use mouse 1 to select to set timer, and I'm not really seeing that. Is that after I drop it? Can I reset the timer? No, it isn't. I'm just going to have to be patient and wait here. And I don't peek my head out. I just wait. Because if I get spotted before then, all of this careful setup I've done is for nothing. And I need to remember to make sure if one of them gets caught by the trap that I need to shoot the one that isn't caught by the trap first.
Excellent.
Okay. Neither of them caught by the trap.
What?
Damn it.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, not quite as clean as last time, but I still managed to do it. Oh, the rifle has 2 rounds in it. Rifle's got 2 rounds in it. 1 for each barrel. Anyway. Hi, Gale. You're right, this is kind of like Stalker, but with robots. Except there's a lot less, but hang on, I'll get to the goddamn word I want. Group politicking and fuckery. It's just all robots versus me, another more different kind of robot. Otherwise, yeah, quite the same. Let's go ahead and reload that. This game is underrated as hell. I agree with you. I'm having a rough time of it, but that's because I'm bad at it. I think it's a very well put together game. Oh, right, rusty trombone. And was there more raw meat in there for me to cook, or did I miss it? No. I played this game long before I played any Stalker, and realizing now just how much influence it had on this design. Yeah. Like, so, survival games were kind of the style at the time, right? Like, it was the era of, like, Stalker, yes, but also, like, Don't Starve and, Ark and, like, sandbox games like this where you had to nanny your meters a little bit. Oh, right. I do not have rounds to reload. We're just kind of a thing. But you're right, I think there is a lot of Stalker. Oops. Nope, where the fuck are you? Ah, shit. Oh, I'm dead, probably. Oh, hang on, can I do this? Where's my fucking hatchet? God damn it. That went really well, right up to the point where I realized that I had unequipped my hatchet to equip the rifle. Ooh, holy shit, I cannot believe. The reason I can't believe is because I haven't. That went really well. Right up until I did not see that fucking third one. So while I wait to reload so I can do all of that again. How are you doing, Gale? I hope you're fine. I hope you're having a good day and calming down from whatever horrors the fourth may have brought upon you. I'm alright. It's just hot as hell out here. I am not here to um, disavow your experience as a person. But the thing about it is that I've uh, having moved much further north from Oklahoma, this is the mildest fucking summer I've experienced in a decade. Our AC broke again, so we're in Suffer World for now. Fuck, I'm so sorry. That legitimately sucks. There we go, that was much cleaner. And I still managed to get a rifle out of it. And I could probably reclaim the... Yeah, there we go. I'm from the Great Lakes where it's cold all the time, except when it isn't. And you throw heat sensitivity from disabilities on top of the pile and it gets pretty intense. That makes a lot of sense. Again, I believe you when you say that you feel a certain way. Why do I keep taking the rusty trombone? But I'm like beyond the fact that I think it's funny. All right. So the thing I learned about that other encounter. So many rats. Are you gonna eat that? I'm really trying not to. I did a pretty good job catching some game for myself. So I am not going to have to start looking at the more dubious food for a while. But it's on the list. Should I go save? Yeah, I'm not like very far from the docks. I'm gonna go save so that I can have managed to like actually survived an encounter and got a rifle. And so I don't have to do that again. Oh right, this and the like Stalker also has like skewered rat as a major food, as a major staple food. Oh, there we go. Hang on, I think I need to reevaluate my hotbar entirely. Um, so, well, how about I just go like this? Need to keep the hatchet. We'll just take the binoculars off, because honestly, I'm not using them. All right, now we're gonna go back to that other village I saw, and we'll try and do some work over there. Oh, hi, honey. Did you see me? I did good this time. Enjoy your flailing. Who is that? That's my girlfriend. The Metal Kraken. We met out here in the archipelago, and she's the one ray of sunshine in this terrible place. Oh God, there's a bunch of them out there too, huh? Yeah, the second I try and kickstart the heart inside here, they're gonna come right for me too. Instead of that, let's just... I refuse to believe you can see me. There's a big guy singing Rule Britannia, which I think is very funny. Sure, let's take an entire ham, although... well... Wow, you take a shit ton of hits. She's gorgeous, I know. We're very happy together. I can introduce you if you'd like. The little robot beats and boops are so charming. Yeah. This is what I was saying, Friday, or was it on Thursday? I like that they're all... Hi. Ah, shit. Wow, you can turn that on a dime, huh? I hate that very much. Alright, that one doesn't count. We'll just have a rust spawn like directly next to the dock. It's fine. It's just like that. Sometimes you get trample until end of turn, and then, you know, you better make yourself pretty big so you can deal as much damage as possible. That's a Magic the Gathering joke, a game I no longer play. Okay, yeah, they are still out there. You can just sort of see them over there. Apparently they have a much longer range of vision than I might want them to. Everybody wave. I know that reference. Yeah. I used to play a lot of Magic the Gathering, and then Mark said what he said, and I gave up on Magic entirely. Is the wide lad gone from here? Yeah. Okay. So at the very least, we can get in here and loot this little series of houses quickly. Free ham. I'm not sure why flashlights, to the extent that I'm in fact going to drop that flashlight. Because I've had several, oh, thank God, there's more ammo. I've had several go-throughs of, like, the day-night cycle, and it's never really been dark enough to where I've been going, but what if... I could take another set of rags with me for bandages. Well, it didn't hurt. Let's just go ahead and reload the revolver while I'm thinking about it. What happened about MTG? Mark Rosewater had a really cool opinion about non-binary people. Gunpowder and shot for use with the blunderbuss. I'm not going to use that because I don't have a blunderbuss, and I'm not going to carry around ammo for something that I can't use because inventory space is at a premium. Oh, hang on. There's a beep and boop over there. I never did like that guy much. I got opinions. I'm not particularly interested in airing those out fully at the moment. But like I dropped Magic the Gathering a while ago. I sold the last of my cards to Bad Road. I've been wanting to get into Netrunner. Because it seems interesting, and I sometimes really want like the idea of like playing a TCG again is appealing. It's like, hey, build your deck and do a thing. I tried to play Eternal for a while, and that game's fine, but every time I got into the like competitive arena, I got trashed. Thanks for waiting. MTG got too capital for my taste. Competitive ruined MTG for us, yeah. Like, Arena did a pretty good job of, like, in terms of, like, the problem with just buying a winnable deck, right? Or a deck that wins all the time. Like, Arena did a pretty good job of democratizing that. But then there is just, like, everything that's surrounded it and the, oh, let's read a printed letter. I'm going to finish my thought real quick. And then there's just the sort of, the release cycle became really frantic because they were wanting to release, like, big sets more often and then have little sets that sort of trail out to it. And it started to be like the thing that I disliked about reading comic books when I tried to do that is just the it's like having to keep up became exhausting. You're coming right over here, huh? Yeah, I'm just gonna stay back because the area is relatively safe. I just don't want you to see me over here. Right, at least you don't have to pay for comics if you don't know what you're doing. I was about to say something that I don't know if I want to stand next to, but I kind of do. It's not so much that I like paying for things, because no one likes paying for things. I'm just gonna let Russ run by me. But I like having, like, the physical stuff in front of me, right? Like, I read all of, like, my favorite comic series in the world, Deadpool Monthly, the Joe Kelly run, digitally initially. But I absolutely went and, during a period where I had a little more money, went out and bought the trades, right? Because, like, just having the physical thing there is very crap.
Resume patrolling.
No, do not resume patrolling. And indeed step on that trap so I can hit you with my hatchet.
I never let this resolve.
God, this was safe for like a quarter of a second, and then it just swarmed. No, dog. No, dog.
Excellent sport.
Ugh. Alright, I should have run. Oh, I'm absolutely about to get crushed by a horse, aren't I? I'm just gonna run away. I'm just gonna run away. As far as possible. They're still taking pot shots at me, but that's okay. They're gonna lose sight of me any moment now. I'm just gonna get those rags sorted out. That guy was huge. That guy is huge. I haven't actually been able to get close enough to see whether or not that one's a robot. From distance they sort of look what the hell are they all shooting at over there? From distance they just sort of look like shadow creatures, like really big heartlesses. But they run around with the hunting horn and a pair of dogs. I'm just gonna go ahead and eat this red mushroom, even though that's a terrible idea. Because my vitality is low enough that I'm not getting health back, and that's not ideal. What the hell happened? Oh, did I die from... Yeah. I died from being poisoned by a mushroom, I think. Okay. Well... I unfortunately did get mushroomed to death. Did you respawn over there? Yeah, I guess. That is right? I do still have the... Yeah. I got all my things. Alright, well... I'm not going to bother with that. I'm just going to go this way instead. Time to try a new thing. Uh-huh. So, do I want to? No. I'm not going to bother going in those woods. Just going to walk around the outside of those houses over there, because I know there's a campfire in the middle of them. And the last time we were over there was that dog that and those two robots that couldn't figure out walls.
You should talk to my broker. Over there. Resume the hunt. Oh, resume patrol. Resume patrolling. Lost them lighter.
No, I don't want to bother with that. I'm just going to keep going around and find a different thing, because that position I think is way too defensible. Gonna stick by the coastline for a little bit longer, because I don't think I've managed to get all the way around to the other side of the island. And I haven't actually seen a device fragment here, like, at all. More bones. Alright. Little farmhouse over here. Out by itself. Which has, what, one? Is there not another one? Nope, it is just that one. Nope, I was wrong. There's two.
looking.
They're running around like, oh, they must have seen me, like, caught a glimpse of me going up the hill.
Cloudy again.
If I just wait right here until one of them patrols around. How's that going to do for me? Look at this fucking gingerbread cottage looking ass house. I don't hate it.
It rotate.
So this one is just...
What is that? Monster fire. Around here somewhere. Monster lighter.
Are you going to go back on your patrol route?
What? What is it? It's a trap. Okay.
Oh, right. That went incredibly poorly, but I got away with it. Another hatchet. It's not ideal. Oop, hey, finally. There's one of the device pieces over there. Let's just get up a little bit closer and see if we can hear who's around that. It's definitely one of the hunters. Two of the hunters. Is that it?
I remember when this was all fields.
Because if it's just the two of them, I could probably get away with just chucking a bottle onto the other side of them.
What is that? What is that? Monster fire. Oh, what fun. We've lost the lighter. Something. Resume the hunt.
Yep, got it.
Resume the hunt.
And sort of carefully make my way back. Try and remain hidden by this rock as long as possible. Actually, we can go down this way. And I think be just a little bit safer because there's a lot of cover. Up until, hey honey, I did really well that time. She's proud of me, I can tell.
Are outrageous.
All right. Being a little more aggressive. Is, I think, working.
Move along. Nothing to see here.
I would love to be able to kit myself out just a little bit harder.
Resume patrolling. What? Move along. Nothing to see here. What? Intruder. Intruder.
Shoot.
Lost the fire. Excellent sport.
Got greedy?
Lost the fire. Lost the lighter.
Fortunately, again, they don't seem to be able to navigate walls very well. Let's go ahead and get the rifle out.
Some wire the trespasser. Keep looking. Around here somewhere. Find the trespasser. Find the trespasser. Looking. Around here somewhere trolling. Resume patrol.
Yeah.
Resume the hunt. Hello.
So what, are you just walking away? It'd be nice.
Hello.
Yeah, I think they're abandoning the church that they were just starting to go
The colony.
check over that way. Which I guess means all the church loot's up for grabs. What's in here? Bandages. On my arms, on my eyes for you.
This tastes funny to you. Ha ha ha. Two robots eating a human comedian. One says to the other, "Does this taste funny to you?" Ha ha ha.
Is there another door into the church? Not really. Leave that alone then. And since like 3 of the robots just went to go check out that village over there, we'll just go and check out this one in the other direction. Oh, I was about to say I don't hear many bleeps and bloops, but I do definitely hear one of the white lads back there. I in shit. Oh, well. Why do I have 2 bags of mints? I'm not sure, but I've eaten both of them now. No. No, you do not see me. You do not and never have. Oh, shit.
Move along. to see here.
Oh, like all the way out there? No.
What? Move along. Nothing to see here.
Right, great flame about invisible in the tall grass. I'm not seeing red visors over there. So maybe I can get away with jumping in and out of these houses too. What's the name of this village? Bishop's Knocking. You'll never leave. You know what they say, when the bishop comes in knocking, it's because he's washing his frocking. That's what showed up. I'm not sure if that joke works. Do I want another bear trap? No, I think I'm good with just one bear trap. Well, on the one hand, managed to clear out that entire town pretty well. On the other hand, there wasn't a lot to take that was worthwhile. We did get a shit ton of rifle ammo, and as a matter of fact, let me reload the rifle. Not rifle ammo. Oh, hey, it's you. Oh, that's the sound you make. Fuck. Okay, well, let's stay back here. Drink some tea real quick.
Chase after it. We've lost the lighter.
I really thought I could get the drop on you. Okay. Let's not have the heart pumping noise. I'm gonna go to the break real quick to sort of take a breath and reset after all of that and the knowledge that I'm going to have to do it all again because you don't get to save as often as I might like. I wonder if there's a mod. I'm gonna look up mods for this tomorrow. Cause just a little bit more saving. Not even a lot. Just maybe at the doors. Just maybe when you find a door you can save there. Would do me a power of good. So I'm gonna go and take a breath. Before I do that, let me take this opportunity to remind you that Black Lives Matter, that Indigenous lives and lands matter, the lives of people of color matter, that Sudanese, Congolese, Palestinian, Ukrainian, Iranian lives matter. There are many ways to be in solidarity with your fellow travelers upon this earth, and we like to push for direct mutual aid as it helps people who are suffering right now suffer less, and people who are suffering less can stand shoulder to shoulder with us that little bit taller. So on the break, I'm going to go to the mutual aid hashtag on my social media and boost what needs I can there. Recommend that you have a look at mutual aid initiatives in places you operate, both online and in meat space. because the only way we get out of this is through. The only way we get through this is together. In the meantime, do a stretch or drink some water, have a snack, uh, take your meds if it's time for you to take your meds. Do whatever self care is useful to you. I'll do the same, and I'll see you back here in just a little bit. The light on the stream deck, the backlight, was working all day today, and it just went off like an hour before we started streaming. And I don't know why it's like this, but it still works. So You're seeing the tunnel a little bit. Sorry. And back. I did get a snack. It's a type of crackers that I like. Or the very least that we remembered liking as kids. But this box, it's difficult to tell whether it's just that our tastes have changed or whether the crackers are just worse now.
I'm in the green hole. Did rotate.
We're kind of willing to put money on the like degradation of this food because of the way everything is.
Lost the money. Lost the money. Okay. What is that? What is that? What? Mommy. What is that? Oh dear. Mommy. Oh dear. Oh dear.
All right, can I get to this other one before it hops far enough back that it manages to reset itself? The answer is no, but I got away with it anyway. I really wanted you to have more rifle ammo on you. You do though. Oh, this is the shotgun, not the rifle. Or I guess it's a shotgun rifle. I'm not used to seeing a shotgun with this incredibly long barrel. But that's mostly because the majority of my experience of shotguns comes from video games. Where they are, basically as a rule, short. I was worried for a second that I had forgotten to get over to a thing, but no. I was worried that I had forgotten to change scenes, but no, it's just the stream preview wasn't previewing correctly. It's fine, I reset it, it's okay. I'm just rearranging all of my things really quick. There we go. That should be good. All right. So we're going to have to go back and get that device piece again. That's okay. I think that's entirely doable. Hi, honey. Yeah, I know. I did forget to save. I'm going to do it. Don't worry. I'm going to do it this time. It's going to be okay. Oh, don't fall into the water. Do I want to? No. I learned my lesson last time. I'm not gonna eat a random mushroom I found on the ground. Just gonna... Oop. I was about to say I'm gonna run all the way over there, but apparently I'm not, because I'm starting to hear the beep boops from over the hill.
I'll be weather again.
Are they? No. Those aren't the ones protecting the device fragment we're trying to get. They're just randomly patrolling over there. Okay, there's the device fragments.
I pay the bonus.
And I think...
We're just controlling the...
Oh, that's... I don't have the empty bottles I thought I had. That's fine. I do now. Cat? This is not the time. Thank you.
I can really home.
I think I just need to get up closer than this. If I move up like 2 more of these big stones...
You should talk to my broker. What is that? Lost the wire. Around here somewhere. Lost the lighter. Resume patrol.
Okay, just take that and...
What is this?
Nope.
Resume patrolling.
Alright, this time, now that we've gotten the piece of the fragment, Cat, please, this is my stomach. I need to reach over you to get to the keyboard. Thank you. Did I actually finish that sentence that I was making before the cat decided to step on my whole personhood again? We're gonna go save so that I don't have to go get this device piece again. Can I just cut usefully across this field? Huh, so the answer is gonna be no, because that's that building with the... Yep, there they are. I was gonna say that's that building with the,
Find the trespasser. Keep looking.
with the campfire.
Keep looking.
And
Find the trespasser.
I was gonna say there would just be like a couple of bots there, like hiding out.
Keep looking. Keep looking.
And while that might be true, I also think I've found another processional.
Nothing to see here. What is that?
What are you shooting at? Because it's absolutely not me. See, I had been convinced for a while that like when they sort of went off like that, it was because like they had seen me from a distance or something. But no, that was clearly like some other bullshit they were doing. Did they just like have an infight? What happens if I go over there and look at that aftermath? There's definitely a dog over there is the thing. Oh, nope, it's over there. Running away, which is good.
These new taxes are outrageous.
Oh, yeah, they sure did. Yeah, this one got Dick Cheney'd. Let's go ahead and grab your shotgun ammo while I'm about it. Yeah, I think they're just like not in here. Let's loot what we can from the area, I guess. And since there's the campfire right there, and we just picked up that pheasant or whatever the hell it is, we'll cook that and then run. Oh, no, here's another downed one. There's one of the woodsmen's in there with the blunderbuss. Not interested in going in there to fuck with that. Okay, go ahead and use that. Cook this meat and this other meat and this third meat and this fourth meat. Now run away because they'll come looking for the hoop. They'll come looking for what set the smoke off.
What is that? What? Oh, what? Oh, what? Oh, what?
And I guess that means I can get away just merp.
Nothing to see here.
Oh, okay, I think I'm seeing what's happening. I think there's one of the woodsmen's in here, which, I mean, there absolutely is. I can hear them somewhere. But I think some of them keep stepping on the traps and then, like, deciding that the best way to handle that aggression from an unknown source is to fire on each other. Which, listen, it just makes my job easier. I kind of want to see if I can sneak up on this. Oh, there you are. Sort of bounding around like an extremely glitchy Elmer Fudd. Oh, I might be able to do this. I'm going to be very excited if I can. Don't know how I got away with it. They have a whole fucking blunderbuss. Because obviously. And I'm gonna take it, because again, obviously. They'll probably do a really good job handling the, like, what was I calling them? The Dapper Shadow Men. That's correct. Meow. I don't know if you can hear the meowing. No, that's just where I came from, except around. So let's try and find the other... Is this where I came in? Yeah, it is where I came in. Which, I guess, since this is where I came in, I might as well go save, because I have a blunderbuss now. It's like just down the way here. Then we'll head along the coastline the other way, I guess, and try and see if we can. Well, I guess we do know that the other device fragment is like over there on that side of the island, right? Because the Navi was taking us over there a little while ago before we got shot entirely to death by one of the wide lads. I'm just gonna grab a little bit of water real quick. Well, there's the village where we previously got shot by a white lad, and indeed the lad is still there. Are you alone over there? Because if you're alone over there, I kind of want to try out the blunderbuss on you. Especially since we just saved, and therefore, like, have no consequence. Yeah. Let's, actually. Just, like, get right up close. It's gonna draw, like, every robot in a quarter mile, I assume, but that's a different kind of problem. Oh, yeah, that absolutely worked. I now no longer have ammo for this gun, but I learned a thing. I don't know. Maybe if we're lucky, we'll be able to find some blunderbuss ammo in here. Just kind of checking all the houses. We don't have much. I don't know if I need to take that revolver ammo. In that I just took like 3 stacks of revolver ammo and I don't want to overload myself. Fine. Oh, there's another one of the, I'm going to call them FUDs, I guess. I had been calling them woodsmans, but that's not really descriptive enough, I don't think. FUDs. In here somewhere. Which also means that there's traps, and I should look out for those too. I saw you over there, like, walking away. There's some more infighting happening over there. Oh, hey, there's blunderbuss ammo. Wonderful. Oh, you are very short-sighted. That's great news for me. Oh, right, they don't stack. Well, let's go ahead and free up a little bit of space. Reload the blunderbuss. This is, oh, nope, gotta remember to watch out for traps. Just because the woodsman said doesn't mean that the traps aren't still here, but we're out. We're out of the woods. Good, great. Good, great, great, and good. Now all we need to do is figure out what the hell happened to... No. No, we're not doing this.
It's over there.
Shit, no I'm not. And you can't prove it. No.
Excellent sport. Excellent sport.
I do hear the scarecrow. I'm not going to turn around and look at you. Please tell me the horse isn't going to jump right on top of me. That's so much closer than I want. I don't know why that didn't. I don't know why that didn't. Ugh. Okay. So we learned a couple things. First of all, I think I finally figured out what the fuck the scarecrow does instead of just jump scaring you, because it doesn't attack you. It just, like, acts like the dogs do, sort of, and alerts the rest of the robots to your position. What's up with you? What's up with your problem? Cat is having a panic attack? There's very little I can do about that.
Don't tell my wife.
Damn it. Hang on, can I get equipped with a blunderbuss in time? Ow. Well, let's define in time. That felt very good. I'm gonna die here anyway. Well, apparently I'm not gonna die here anyway. Shooting that motherfucker off his horse really was really the tits. I enjoyed doing that. I'm again completely out of blunderbuss rounds. So, I guess blunderbuss is our BFG. It just takes down things. Happy to know that. I thought it was an empty bottle, but it's not. But we still have plenty of shotgun rounds. I said panic attack. That word has a specific meaning, and I don't know if that's what's happening. She is acting as though she is under threat from an adversary I cannot see. Which, I don't know. Terry Pratchett says the cats can see magic. There might be a ghost in here. I don't know. Are you? Okay. All right. So that last run went really well before it stopped going really well. And that just means that all we need to do is make sure it goes really well again, and this time skip the part where it doesn't go really well. I don't need to pick up more food. With the amount of cooking I've been doing, I'm actually like really set up for food for a while. Like, all other things being equal, we're actually pretty fucking loaded up. Nope. Okay, we'll just take all those. And go back to where we died, except this time, again, we won't die. Let's grab this blunderbuss shot. We don't get any more of that because there's not a FUD lurking for us in the forest this time. For us in the forest. Yes, that was fun to say. So much so that I needed to say it again. So it was over here, and the problem became when the... Oops. What the fuck are you? Oh, those are dogs, and they're with one of the Shadowmen. That's okay, because they're walking away from us, and I don't have to worry about that. Or, no, they're sort of going in a big loop. But that's okay, because currently the loop is going away from us. In the meantime, we can... denude all of these houses of ammo, I think. Let's go ahead and eat those chocolate biscuits. They're right there. Might as well. Did I read these? Oh yeah, that's the, hey humans, we're not going to kill you when you come get your food. Incredibly large mood. Oh, there's a clock. I haven't had a clock for a while. I have to remember that just because I now can defend myself pretty actively doesn't mean that it's not still a good idea to do stealth to the best of my capability. A dense fruit cake. Oh, roast chicken. Still Not hearing very many beeps and boops. Nope, they're starting to get closer. But that's okay, because now I'm done here. I'm going to keep moving this way, east. Oh, hang on. Found a Navi. That's taking me off this way. Where there are not currently okay, so now you can't just phase through the chapel. I can't see where you're going when you do that. Okay, you're over there now. Oh, well. It's in this direction, but apparently there's a couple of hunters around here. Around here. Always stand up straight. It's not my fault. I had to listen to the best of Counting Crows too many times in a car. It's just in there now. Oh, there it is. There's a fragment. So I guess whoever's over there is some shit I don't have to deal with. Just like right on the shore. Can I get you to just walk into the sea? Because that would be cool. Hi, honey. Hey, they're close enough to the shore that you could just grab them. Could I get you to? All right. We're going to do this. Oh, hang on. That's how I set the alarm timer. I keep it in my active spot and then right click. I can set it for anywhere between 5 and 60 seconds. I actually think I don't want to do that. Because there are those other robots over the ridge that way. And if I set off the alarm clock, they're definitely going to come over here and try and investigate that also. And I don't want that. Whereas I think I can just throw this empty bottle, make a lot less noise, and achieve the same result. No, there's not something.
Keep looking.
Shoot.
What? No escape, human.
All right, well, on the one hand, I didn't want to waste that degree of ammunition to do this. On the other, that went really, really well. Did I unload that already? Yes, I did. So, hey, we got 2 of those now. There's only 1 more. And apparently setting up... Oh, it's like right in there. Yeah, that's the reason they didn't come out to try and look for it, is that they're busy protecting their other one. Right, on the other hand, we could just, like, wrap this up. Oh, I need to go get that trap back. What the hell did I do with it? It's, like, near the top of this. Don't step in it. It's near, like, the top of this ridge. I put it in a narrow channel between 2 other rocks. Because I was going to try and trick them. But I'm not seeing it anymore. So I guess we're just gonna wave goodbye to that. Okay. Okay. Got 1. Ah, shit. I heard the clops and everything. That sucks so bad. Okay, well, on the other hand, we now know precisely where the other things are. And if we go in loaded not just with ammunition, but with that most dangerous of weapon, which is knowledge, that can probably go okay. I'm just going to pause the game momentarily while I do that, partially because I need to plug in my phone, which is currently running the stream preview, and partially because I want to have another bite of these chips. Oh, what? No, why did you do that? Oh, because I plugged in the phone. That's unfortunate. So either the cat has calmed down or the ghost has left. I don't care which is true. I'm just happy that the cat is no longer in distress. Alright, this is back to being a place where there is a huge man. No, that's whiskey. I can't, so when you reload... Fuck. When you reload, the enemy placement changes, but the loot placement doesn't. Because all of the loot is supposed to be, all of the loot boxes that are behind the doors are supposed to be, I was about to say stationary, and I don't mean that. I guess I do mean that also. They don't move around. Persistent, that's the word I want. Because you're like invited to use them as storage spaces also. So I don't think there's anything particularly of use in there. Although over here in this shack, there's definitely one of the blunderbuss rounds. So let's grab that because, hey, anything that can kill one of the mounted rusts in one shot is worth having. There's a whole bunch of pistol ammo in there. But I don't think that I need the pistol ammo. I'm in fact kind of thinking that it might be useful to drop the pistol altogether. Just like get rid of it. Because it takes up a not insignificant amount of space. And while the ammo is a lot more compact, like it's another thing that I would have to like keep track of. I think I just heard one of the FUDs up here. Yep. Oh, that's definitely one of the FUDs, but like also there's hunters as well. Tell you what, we're not gonna fuck with that right now.
Don't tell my wife.
Just gonna make a bad decision and drink an entire bottle of whiskey at once. The screen's gonna wobble more than I would like it to for a bit, but that gives us an empty bottle so that we can do a useful distraction. This time, rather than coming from like above on the ridge where I'm unbelievably visible, even though that worked out okay. Ah, shit, they have a dog with them this time. I don't like that. We'll just chuck that bottle.
Thank you. That's a little danger. What's the matter?
No. No. Ah, shit, the dog's following me too, huh? Yep. Okay. One more time. That's completely doable. I didn't do it that time, but that doesn't mean I can't. I think last time that village that I skipped this time had, I think I needed to go over there because there was like alarm clocks in there. And it would actually be really useful to have those. and sort of do the alarm clock trap thing, especially if they have like an extra dog with them. Okay. Just gonna get around, not bother with you. Gonna head into here. Oh. That's one of the FUDs. Oh no, it's not one of the FUDs, it's that asshole. Oh, hey. That sucked. I thought it was the scarecrow firing at me. I thought that one of them had learned to shoot, but no. That was a scarecrow distracting me so that the FUD behind it could murder me very badly. All right. This time, though. This time's the time. This is the run. I'm just gonna be quiet for a moment while I run through the field, so I can take a couple of deep breaths for myself. Okay, so big guys. Ow. Ow. Stop it. You can't run this fast. Alright, so this is the run. They don't have the same thing that most of the other robots do, where they have a sound cue for, hey, I've picked up that you're around, and I'm going to go back to my patrolling. Which is making it difficult for me to know when it's safe to move again. Which I suppose is the point. There's a watcher balloon. We're just going to stay as far away from the watcher balloon as possible. I'm doing bad enough with the stealth I have. Apparently the big lad did not spawn in this time. Or at least didn't spawn in over here, so... There we go. Just take a little bit of extra time and get the Get that ammo, and then run in here to the shack. Let's go back to the chillin' shack. Okay. Hoop. Hi. Hello. Didn't expect to see you there. How... Oh, shit. Was that me?
Around here somewhere.
Yeah, probably.
Around here somewhere. Find the trespasser. Find the trespasser. Keep looking. Find the trespasser. Find the trespasser. Around here somewhere.
You're still over there. It sounds like you're by yourself.
Fine. Move along. Nothing to see here. Did rotate. What is that?
Nothing?
Move along. Nothing to see here.
Nothing. You are just out here by yourself, huh? Seems as if I'm quiet, I can just sort of fatally surprise you with a hatchet.
Okay.
Excellent. Just like I drew it up. Was not worth it. You didn't have anything on you. Here's what I want to know, right? How is it that when they're chasing me, they have like 1,000,000 shotgun rounds each? Then when I knock them out and loot their premises, they've got nothing on them. Oh shit, there's a horse. Just gonna sit here and let the horse go by. That's one of the big guys too. Oh, there you are. So I don't need to worry about that. That sound is the shadowman wandering around with the hunting horn. So I'm gonna get away from that too, because I don't have any particular interest in being jumped by a pair of dogs at this time. I did see that horse in the distance.
I'm so well. It's extraordinary.
No. Nope, you're wrong. There's nothing here.
What?
Just hide behind this tree.
What is that? Oh, what? Something.
Damn it.
What?
Nope. Nuh-uh. Nope and nuh-uh. Alright, that went alright. I actually managed to pick that up, right? Yeah, okay, cool and good. Oh shit. I didn't notice. That's 2. Reload. Ooh, alright. That could have been a lot cleaner. But I took basically no damage. Alright, so let me get a little bit closer. And if I go down the hill here, that's where the other, there it is. Where the other one is. The other fragment. And it doesn't sound...
What is that? It rotate.
like these ones have a dog with them this time.
Don't tell my wife.
Kind of wondering if it might be useful to just...
It's extraordinary. Oh, yeah.
get close enough and then just take pot shots at one. Oh no, shit, there is a dog. And I used my bottle over there.
Something. What? Lost the lighter. Lost the lighter. Keep looking. Tree. What?
Oh shit.
Kill it with fire. What is that?
Ugh. That's so frustrating. All right. Do I want to take another run at this? No, I don't. Okay, so I know where it is. And I think with the calming effect of taking a fucking day before I get back to it, it'll go a lot smoother tomorrow. But I am going to end the stream here. So that's it for now. Gonna be doing this again tomorrow, about the same time, exactly the same place. I've been September of the Free Association. I'm gonna, because Gale's streaming, and playing what, Biomutants? Biofreak? No, Biofreak is the N64 game. Biomutant, I think. I'm going to raid him here in just a moment. Yeah. once I figure out how to do that, it should be easier to do from the stream manager here, but it doesn't appear to. Oh no, there's a rate a channel button. So, till next time, I love you. Keep yourself safe, find something to do and do it. And I'll see you later.